Hey everyone, Rick Rios here. Today I'm going to talk about the act of giving gifts to students or staff within the school and some ideas that might be helpful. Giving gifts. Giving a gift is a natural and respectful way to show appreciation to your staff, students, whoever in the school. And the gift can be for many different reasons. Working hard, life-changing events, or a just because gift. All of these reasons are thoughtful and can be great morale boosters for the school. In these moments, there's still the need to act responsibly and safely. And within this presentation, hopefully I'm going to highlight and outline some steps that should be taken to make sure nobody gets their feelings hurt or we get put into a legal situation that could also have ramifications. Gifts to students, fundraising, incentive gifts. These are things that once a fundraiser has been done, a student or staff might earn these for reaching certain objectives within their fundraising event. It's only given to students though who participate. It must be age appropriate, so don't give a high school senior, something that would be more appropriate for a fifth grader. It does not affect the profitability of the event. And the funds that are used have been taken from the money that was raised. So that's how the gifts are going to be bought. And the gifts must be equal for everyone. So one kid can't get something nice and the other students get something far smaller. That would also go back to the age appropriate aspect as well. Special achievement gifts. Once again, they must be age appropriate, nominal in value, so nothing really expensive. And the funds can come from the general fund, your donations, parent groups, anything like that. Gifts for staff. This is probably a very important one. It's as an administrator going to be important that just like students, nobody's getting something that is over the top when you're not going to do that for everybody, so it's got to be consistent. So this should be done only with when school procedures allow. The gifts should be reasonably priced. Once again, nothing over the top, like I just said. Money should not come from student funds, and this money typically comes from annual dues that get put into the fund every year by your group of teachers. They could also be raised from staff vending machines. So these are the money that staff are buying their pops and stuff like that. They're going to take that money out and use that to buy these gifts. It may be necessary to have set procedures for using these funds, and this might look like what limits is going to be, who's in charge of purchasing the gift. Do you have a committee to help determine who's going to buy the gift, what you're going to buy? Do you have a go-to gift for somebody who has a baby? Could be in a number of things. So just a great way to outline and have more predictability with buying gifts for staff like that. Gifts for staff, these are fundraising incentives and all-star gifts. Fundraising incentives may be useful to reward the highest seller and should not account for more than 5% of the profit. All-star gifts are common during appreciation times. These are your beginning of the year things where all the teachers get the exact same thing. Well, here's to a great school year, things like that. And these are typically paid with staff-raised funds by staff for staff. Some other things to remember. Gifts from the general fund for staff should be limited or never bought. These are funds that are for the entire school, not just the staff. So as an administrator, being sure that we're not taking from the general fund. That money was put there for your school, but not in the way of giving teachers gifts, things like that. You have to find some different ideas on how to do things like that. Cash and cash equivalent gifts are considered income, which would be counted as extra income. This even goes down to the lowliest gift card to Walmart, whatever. If staff are getting money gifts, that can be counted as income. So that could be taxable income, and it would definitely be important to consult your financial office within the district. Even special gifts for staff that would include cash or taxable may be wise to have a special group like the PTA collect the funds for special events. This would look like we've decided we're going to have a big fundraiser for somebody who is in a dire situation, something like that. So instead of the school giving it to this person, it's going to come from an outside group that has close affiliation with the school. As always, it's important to think through all gifts and incentives. Don't act recklessly or with wild ideas. Be thoughtful. It's good to have gifts and be thoughtful, but also be thoughtful about the process of what you're going to be giving. And do not ever give or loan money to students. Obviously, that could start a very big issue by doing that. Just that is definitely in the no range of things not to do. Hopefully this has given you a few ideas of what to do or not to do when it comes to gifts and incentives within the school. Thank you.